It was a signing day that felt more like a sigh of relief day to Husky fans. Head coach Jedd Fisch had the unenviable task of rebuilding a roster that had been decimated by the draft and transfer portal. There was also the job of keeping a recruiting class intact and luring his former players in Tucson to come to Seattle. Fisch called it a whirlwind, but he's confident the sails are set in the right direction.
In these 3 weeks, it truly was everybody was out doing everything they could to put together a team, keep a team together.
The best laid plans are easier said than done. The Huskies have lost all but 2 starters from the national championship game. But Fisch was able to reel in some reinforcements. He's gotten 11 current or future U of A players to follow him to UW. He said he's most proud of the 9 Washington guys who entered the portal, then withdrew, and are now back on Montlake.
They believed in what we were trying to get accomplished and come back.
Fisch did lament the players lost while he was trying to assemble his assistants, but quickly changed his tone.
They're probably looking back on it now and saying, maybe we shouldn't have.
That's because he thinks he's made a home run hire.
Steve was always a guy that I had my eyes set on, that I really wanted.
Fisch called Steve Belichick brilliant. The new defensive coordinator is Bill's son. And paired with this guy's son, who's the offensive coordinator, Fisch sees value in family trees as he starts his coaching one.
Steve Belichick and Brennan Carroll have lived, breathed, and were born into the National Football League.
Fisch said a pro culture on a college campus can't go wrong.
The difference of some programs is they want to, sell it. We can tell it. We can tell you what it's actually like.
One signing day down, sights now set on the reopening of the portal.
There's going to be an opportunity in April for a lot of good players to want to join the one of the best teams in the country.
Fisch seems to have a much different attitude about local recruiting than Kalen DeBoer did. DeBoer's 2024 class didn't feature a single player from the state of Washington. But Fisch said his plan isn't to ignore guys just because they're easy and in his own backyard. He said the Seattle Swarm will be in full effect soon. Reporting on Montlake, Jake Garcia, King 5 Sports.